All right, everybody, good morning. It's time for day one of our 30-day yoga challenge. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Let's get started. We're going to start in a standing position today. Wiggle your feet back and forth, equalize your weight, kind of get those hips moving. And I always have to warm up my hips in the morning. Take it back and forth. Stretch those calves a little bit too, same time. Back and forth, get a little movement going. And arms overhead, stretching tall. Oh, lift up on the toes, up on the toes, up on the toes. One more time, up on the toes. And arms behind, clasp, and open that chest up, chin to chest. Opening the chest. Reaching back with those arms, stretching the arms, the shoulders out, and release. Crisscross arms. Yes, I know I still have a little bit of glitter left over from Halloween last night, so if you do see some little glitter glints on my face, that's what's going on from my unicorn costume last night. Right, torso twist, back and forth. Little pulses each direction. That lower back warmed up. Woo, we're going to do some basic poses today and get back into it. Nice and easy, real slow. Hands overhead, reaching tall. One more time. Up on the toes, up on the toes, up on the toes. And tiny little back bend. This time, drop the hands and forward fold halfway down. Let the hands just dangle. Take the shoulder from one side to the other. Again, stretching out that lower back and the hip area right here on the back. Woo. Need that every morning, that's for sure. And release, ragdoll that head. Woo. And rolling back up, one vertebrae at a time, head to chest, and head to the back, tiny little back bend. Oh. And release. Head to the right, head to the left, stretching that neck, and roll it around. And the other direction. And one more time, hands overhead, stretching tall, up on the toes, up on the toes, up on the toes. And forward fold, halfway down, flat back, gazing forward. Release the hands, release the head. Woo. And bring those hands all the way down. Step it back into down dog. Pedal the feet, pedal the feet. Keep the hips nice and high, chest and shoulders reaching for the floor. Woo. Pedal it out, pedal it out. See how close to the floor you can get those heels. Woo. Remember, this is a practice. We're practicing. Nothing has to be perfect. It's all about the journey. The getting there is the important part. All right. For those of you who don't know Cinnamon, this is Cinnamon. She's my yoga assistant. Whew. Now we're going to bring that left knee forward. Oh, right leg back and stretch into our pigeon. Nice and gentle. Take it wherever you can. Find that spot. You know the spot. Whew. Depending on the day and how your legs are feeling, how your body's feeling, you may be in the pose deeper or more shallow than usual, and that's okay. Every day is different. Every side of your body is different. Honor those differences in yourself. roll it back and forth. I'm just finding that edge today. Getting it back into the groove here. And we're gonna come back up on our knees, slide that left leg back, and right leg comes forward, stretching the left leg back straight behind us. Find that pigeon wherever it is today. Woo. And roll on that edge. Oh, ooh, can we get all the way down in this one? No, still too tight. Roll it a little bit more. Keep that motion in there. Feel the hips opening up, the lower back opening up. The front of your left quad opening up, hip flexor. Whew. It's a lot of tension today. Whew. And bringing that left knee back up, slide that right one back. We're gonna bring our knees wide and hips down in between. Falling down into child's pose. And try and get your hips down as far as you can. Eventually, we want our booty to be touching our heels or even farther in this pose. It takes a while to release that lower back and let all of that release. Feel where there's any tension in your body at this point. You may need to concentrate, some stretches, some holds, some massage maybe later. Take some deep breaths in through the belly. Two more breaths here. And back up on to all fours. Remember, if you need to modify any of these poses, feel free to do so. You can use all kinds of bolsters and pillows and whatever you need to, or just modify the pose to whatever feels good to you. This is all about feeling good. Let's roll those hips to the right, and hips to the left. All about feeling good and getting ourselves ready for the day. Get energized. Get everything warmed up. Ready to go. Hips again to the left. Woo. Yeah, let's do a couple cat-cows, your own time. Spine up. Pulling that stomach in, pull your core in and up. And release. Opposite direction, tilting the pelvis. A few more times in your own timetable. A few seconds each direction. Really dig in. Hold those. Notice where your bones are going. Up. And one more time down. And neutral. Shift those hips to the right and the left a few more times. That feels really good. All right, feel my lower back finally starting to loosen up. All right, press those ankles in the back, come to an easy seat. Whoa, again, let's roll those shoulders back, open that chest, hands behind, and stretching into that chest. You can use your hands to prop yourself up. And we're going to take our feet wide, soles of the feet together, butterfly stretch. Wiggle it out, get a little movement in there. Those feet flat together, pressing together. what we're doing here is we're stretching, we're opening up those inner thighs, our quads, our hamstrings, our calves, the bottoms of our feet. We're also completing an energy circle here. So grounding ourselves with ourselves. Grab those ankles and pull yourself forward as much as you can to feel that nice stretch. Bring it right to the edge. Straight back. Just bring it straight forward, no folding, no rounding. Nice straight back, strong back. Pressing through those feet. And release. Now your butterfly might be out here, might be here, might be here, might be all the way in, might be farther in. Take it wherever you can. And release. Woo, legs out in front. Let's stretch those toes back and forth. We're going to go back into our butterfly. Let's stack our knees and our ankles. Left leg on top, knee, ankle. And again, pressing forward. You're going to feel a nice stretch in that left hip. Whichever leg is on top, you're going to feel the stretch in that hip, making sure that you've got connection between the knees and the ankles. And release. And to the opposite leg. The right leg on top. Oh, yeah, there we go. Feel it. Ankles and knees. Line them up. Leaning forward. Ah. Oy. Whew. Always interesting to see how different each side of the body is. And release. Coming back to our butterfly. Pull those feet in a little bit farther this time. Again, stretching that chest forward. Pulling yourself over the feet as much as you can. Nice straight back, strong arms. Using our arms here to pull ourselves forward in our lats. Woo. And release, legs out in front. And flip those feet. Loosen it up, loosen it up. Woo. Left leg wide, a right leg comes in. Turn the torso and reach for those toes. Keeping the leg flat today. Use your other hand to press down and create some tension on that leg. Don't let it fly up today. Sometimes we do this pose with our knee bent, and that's cool. Today we're going to do it with our legs straight. And just see where we're at. Did I just take you? And release, walk it up. Other leg wide and reaching down both legs. Just notice a difference between the two legs and your lower back at this point. Which side feels better? Which side feels ready to go for the day? And bring that left foot in. Turn the torso and reach for that toe. Left hand on the thigh, pressing on the thigh for support. And release. Woo. Legs out in front. Pedal it, pedal it, pedal it, pedal it. One more time, bring the feet together. Soles of the feet together for our butterfly. Ooh, chest high. And pulling forward. Ooh. And release. Pulling those feet under, coming back into all fours. This time we're going to take our right arm and roll it under. Right ear to the ground, stretching the shoulder. Breathing deep, keeping those hips high. Two more breaths here. And release, coming back up. Cat cow. Couple times each direction, your own speed. And this time, take your left arm and roll it under. Left ear to the ground. Deep breaths. Hips high. Two more breaths. And release. Coming back up, cat cow. Woo. Cross those ankles in the back, come into easy seat. I'm going to take our left arm up and back behind, right arm up and stretch. Tiny little twist to the left. Right arm up and behind, and tiny twist to the right. And hands down, behind, stretching that chest. Just make a notation of how your chest feels more open now. And release. Forward, roll it over. Arching that back, stretching the top of that back out. Walk it back up. Woo. Hands on knees. Close your eyes for just a minute. Deep breath. Evening both sides of the body. Notice if you've got any residual tension going on. Any place you need to do a few more stretches. Few more holds, pay a little bit more attention to during today. It's November 1st, beginning of Christmas season. Time to put up the Christmas decorations if you celebrate. Time to get festive. And just relax and chill for a minute. Think about 4 or 5 breaths. Just think about nothing. Sneeze. Excuse me. And opening your eyes back up. Awesome. Take one more shoulder stretch. Oh, feels good. Woo. And we are done. Have a great rest of your day, guys. And I will see you tomorrow at 6 a.m. for day 2 of our yoga challenge. See you tomorrow. Bye.